What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. Now if you're here, you're probably in the same spot that most dog owners hit at some point. You want your dog to have that extra freedom and you don't want to stress every time that they run towards the edge of the property. Now that's the moment you start shopping for GPS fences usually, and then of course you realize there are levels to this. Now some of these systems are made for big open yards and some are made for woods and rough terrain. Then of course you got some that need subscriptions, some don't. So today I'm going to do a real straight up comparison, the SpotOn Nova Edition versus the PetSafe Guardian GPS dog fence. What these two do, what they don't do, who they're actually for, and which one of them makes the most sense depending on, of course, on your dog and your property. So let's keep things simple. Let's walk through this like you and I are figuring it out together for the first time. Now the SpotOn Nova is basically the high-end GPS fence option. It's built for people who really prefer maximum flexibility, accuracy on rural property, woods, multiple zones, travel, big acreage, weird-shaped boundaries, that kind of lifestyle. And the headline is it doesn't require a subscription for the containment purpose. Now you can choose to add an optional plan later if you want those extra features like real-time tracking. The PetSafe Guardian GPS dog fence is different. This one is clearly designed as a home containment system and to keep my dog safe on my property without paying a subscription forever deal. It's also subscription free, but it's more structured. It uses a base unit and it's meant for bigger yards. Now PetSafe says properties 3/4 of an acre or larger, so you can already tell both are GPS fences, but they're built for different styles of owners. Okay, so this is the part that everybody cares about, right? Other than maybe the price, because GPS fences don't fail because people don't like the app. They fail whenever the signal gets weird. Now, the SpotOn Nova uses true location technology, and they say it runs on a 151 satellite network across big global constellations, GPS, Galileo, GLONASS, and Beidou, however you pronounce those things. But SpotOn isn't just saying more satellites, they also focus on hardware. Nova has what they describe as a triple hardware advantage. It's got active dual band antenna, it's got dual feed reception, and it's got a dual band receiver. The goal is to reduce drift and keep boundaries more consistent, especially in the woods, near metal structures, in remote areas, or whenever the terrain is uneven. Now, SpotOn is basically built for messy GPS environments. Now, the PetSafe Guardian comes at it differently. It uses AccuGuard technology, which blends GPS satellite data, real-time motion detection, and AI. So instead of relying on only GPS points, it's also reading motion patterns to keep containment behavior more stable. PetSafe is very clear about fit. It works best on 3/4 acres or large, not great for dense tree coverage, and they recommend keeping boundaries 25 feet away from risky areas like roads. So PetSafe's basically saying this is accurate and it's safe, but it's designed for the right kind of property. Now let's talk about what you can actually build. And this is where SpotOn goes pretty crazy, in a good way. And you can create fences as small as 1/3 of an acre and as large as 100,000 acres in any shape, not just circles. You can draw it in the app, or you can walk the boundary out for extra precision. Now the advanced stuff, SpotOn lets you create overlapping fences, fences within a fence, keep out zones for things like pools or gardens, driveways, and barns. And one detail that matters a lot, the fence is stored on the collar. So your fence still works even if Wi-Fi drops, you don't have cell service, or if you're in a remote area. Now that's huge if you're outdoors a lot. The PetSafe Guardian is customizable, but more home-based. It allows for custom-shaped boundaries in the My PetSafe app specifically. No digging, no buried wires, and setup is designed to take 1 to 2 hours. This is not the travel style system. It's designed for home properties, larger yards, 3/4 of an acre or more, and stable open space. Now, PetSafe mentions the collar continues to work even if power or Wi-Fi goes down after setup. So that's worth considering as well. Now, on the training side of things, it matters because these collars aren't magic. Your dog still needs the training. SpotOn gives you tones and alerts as the dog approaches, vibration, optional static correction, and it also includes an in-app step-by-step training program that's designed by certified trainers. But the big advantage here is the SpotOn offers free one-on-one virtual dog training with certified trainers. Now that's a real value add, especially if your dog is stubborn or new to this. Now they also mention manual feedback is available through the app if you add the optional tracking, plan, tone, vibration, static thing, even custom voice commands. PetSafe also supports tone, vibration, and 10 levels of static, and they include a 2-week step-by-step training guide, which is a nice little benefit as well. Now on the durability side, SpotOn Nova is IP67 waterproof. It's safe for rain, snow, mud, and swimming. It works on a wide range of temperatures with 33 plus hours runtime with tracking enabled and longer if you use the extended battery mode. And it also has fast charging plus smart quick charge positioning. Now it's very much an outdoor dog design. The PetSafe Guardian has a waterproof collar, it is rechargeable, and they claim up to 5 days of battery life, which is big. Now, fit requirements, dogs over 25 pounds, neck size is 13 to 28 inches. So it's really for bigger dogs, and it's a set it and forget it on the battery side. Now, for multi-dog households, the SpotOn requires each dog have their own collar. But the fences can be shared, and they can be managed through the app. Now, the PetSafe says Guardian supports up to 5 dogs with additional add-a-dog collars. So if you're building a multi-dog home setup, the Guardian's ecosystem is clearly designed for that more family-oriented yard scenario. All right, let's rip the Band-Aid off here and talk about money, because this is where the decision often gets real. SpotOn Nova is priced at $999 with no subscription required for fencing. It's got an optional tracking plans available if you want the real-time tracking and app-based extras. With our pet-sided link in the description and code EXCITED at checkout, you can save $75. PetSafe Guardian GPS Dog Fence has a regular price of $449.99 right now. It's on sale at $399.99, so that's a little bit better. Use code WAF60 to save an additional $60 on orders over $300. So here's the honest way to look at this. If you just prefer a maximum fence flexibility, the best chance of solid performance in the woods or on rough terrain, advanced zone setups like keep out zones and your overlapping fences, and a system that's just built like a premium outdoor gear, SpotOn Nova is the stronger overall system. And if you want a subscription-free GPS fence for one main home property, it's got a lower upfront price and long battery life, then the PetSafe Guardian is probably the better value pick for that lifestyle. So it's not just which is better, it's which one fits your lifestyle. Now, if you want to check either collar out, the links are both in the description box. For the SpotOn Nova, use code EXCITED to save $75, and for the PetSafe, use WAF60 on orders over $300. And let me know in the comments, are you going to buy this for a big open yard, a wooded property, or a suburban setup? We appreciate everybody watching PetSided, and we will see you in the next video.